Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the second half of November. General reading, as always guys, it won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, and of course I'll include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today, Gemini. These are the 3 decks that we will be using to start things off with for your focused messages. The first is by Angelic Revelation 144, Naked Flame Healing Messages. And then we'll grab a message from the Love Journey deck by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. And lastly, Behind the Moon Oracle by Calico Moon. So Gemini, let's begin and let's take a look and see how this is going to go. Starting off with this deck here. Excuse me. And as always, any cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are certainly welcome. All right, so let's grab a message for you. Guided to this card. Please be patient and trust in divine timing that I will make the necessary sacrifices to come to you. So either this is what your person is wanting to express to you, or this is something that you're wanting to say to a particular person you have in mind for this reading. So patience is needed. Okay, so let's see how divine timing plays a role in the messages that present itself here. All right, so let's grab your second focus message here, Gemini. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for this bonus reading. What's your second focus message? I'm actually guided to this card here in the corner. My love is as vast as the ocean and deeper than the sea. So they love you so much still, Gemini. Something tells me here that you still have a lot of love for this person too. And there are, as this card says, sacrifices that need to be made, and divine timing is at play here. All right, so let's grab your third focus message here. All right, let's grab this one right here. Even though we can't, I would do anything for you if you only knew. Wow, so this person coming through here letting you know, it's like, even though we can't be together, there's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. And maybe you know this. You know, it does say if you only knew. Maybe you do know this. And if you resonate with these messages for yourself, Gemini, if this is what you're wanting to express to the person that you have in mind for this reading, this is what's in your heart space. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more. Okay, so let's grab some insight from the Mystic Moon Oracles deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for this bonus reading, second half of November. We do have karmic partner coming through here. So some of you guys might have gotten involved in a situation with a karmic partner, or there were third-party situations here. And maybe that's why patience and divine timing is at play here, if there's a third person that's a part of this equation. And going back to this focus message, even though we can't, and I just tap into the energy that even though you guys can't be together right now because there's a third person in this situation, the love certainly is here. They're still thinking about you. You're still thinking about them. Part of the sacrifice here might have to do with this karmic partner. Detaching from it, leaving that situation behind maybe. We have a mask. So we could have a karmic partner here who's deceptive, hiding behind this mask, not being real with you, Gemini. There is this need for compromise in this partnership. There has to be equality. There has to be equal give and take, equal giving and receiving in a partnership. And maybe that was lacking. Lessons that need to be learned are also coming through here. There are changes that are also happening. Maybe you're not aware of these changes quite yet when it comes to your person. Now, if, for example, the person that you have in mind for this reading is involved with somebody else, involved with a karmic, maybe part of the metamorphosis here is that that person is creating change in their life to detach from an unhealthy relationship. For some of you guys, maybe you had children with this person, or your families have met, or you've talked about having a family someday. If you both have children from other relationships, this could be a blended family that you guys tried to bring together. And something clearly needs to be released here. Releasing of a karmic situation. Somebody wants to communicate here. We have observer. Look at this. We've got the union card coming through, followed by the divine feminine. Okay, so what's coming through here, Gemini, so far is they want to be able to communicate with you, but maybe that's not possible at this point in time. So what's happening here is somebody's checking out the other on social media. Lots of questions here, so maybe there wasn't closure between the two of you. Whoever is doing this observing, keeping tabs on the other person, they still want union here. So just the placement of these cards, I'm kind of feeling it could be the masculine who's checking out the feminine from a distance on social media, wanting to communicate, wanting union, but unable to have the feminine at this point in time. It could be the feminine who's with a karmic partner, and that situation needs to be addressed first, which is why you guys can't be together right now. Recognition of the connection that you do share, even from a distance. And look at this, another card letting you guys know you have to be patient. Please be patient right from the beginning. That's what came through. Please be patient and trust in divine timing, that I will make the necessary sacrifices to come to you. It's going to take time. And maybe you know this in your heart. You know this, Gemini. Whether it is the person that you're thinking about that has to create change, or whether that is you that needs to create change in this partnership for you guys to come together the way you want to be together. So let's add some additional insight here from the Flames of Truth Oracle. This is another deck by Angelic Revelation 144. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for this bonus reading for the second half of November. All right, what else needs to come through here? What is the truth of the matter between you and the person that you're thinking about for this reading? For Gemini. Oh my gosh. Your ass is the hottest ass I have ever seen in my life. I am in love with your juicy booty. So there's something about that booty that they're really attracted to, or it's you that's really attracted to their butt. I can't believe this next card. I love you so much. Please try to be patient with me and be open to me coming towards you when we have both healed. There it is again. The need for patience. Excuse me. There's something about patience here. Timing, divine timing. I should never have walked away from you. I was just terrified that you wouldn't feel the same way about me. So for those of you that resonate with that, somebody walked away because they weren't sure that the feelings were mutual. I am saving up to buy you something special. Okay, we do have Christmas coming up. So maybe, Gemini, they're thinking about buying you something, or you're thinking about buying them something. If it wasn't for the circumstances, I would have married you the first day we met. I was that sure about you, and I just wanted my soul spouse back. Oh my God. I just did a reading for Virgo. I must say, there were certain parts of that reading that just absolutely cracked me up. There was this cold shoulder card that popped up, and honestly, I've done so many readings today, and maybe I'm tired. So during the reading, I actually referred to it as a shoulder colder instead of a cold shoulder. And a lot of the messages that came through during that reading referred to a soul spouse coming back as well. But there were also third-party situations going on there. So if you happen to be thinking of a Virgo by any chance, you might want to cross-watch that one, because there's a lot of similarities in the messages that are presenting itself here. But yeah, if it wasn't for the circumstances, I would have married you the first day we met. So what this is telling me here, Gemini, is somebody could have already been married. Somebody could have already been taken. Somebody's involved with a karmic partner, or they were in an unhealthy or toxic situation with somebody else. And maybe that's why you guys can't be together right now. You know, so only take that if it makes sense, of course, because it's very specific. That's what's presenting itself here. So let's grab some tarot. This is the Pining Rose Tarot deck by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for this bonus reading, second half of November. What else do we need to know here when it comes to this connection? All right, we've got a card coming up reversed. So the Knight of Pentacles is coming through here. So this is Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is a slow moving knight. Somebody who's a perfectionist. But they're coming up in the reversed. Okay, so that's how we're going to have to read that Knight of Pentacles card. This is somebody who could be very lazy. It's also a card of someone who's obsessive. It could be a masculine energy here. Obsessed with the feminine, perhaps. Which is why they're sitting here in the dark, just obsessed and observing. That could be for some of you guys. We do have the Tower. So there was a Tower moment here that you experienced with this person, Gemini. There was a divine intervention that happened here between the two of you. Maybe it just wasn't the right time for you guys to be together. So there was this chaotic event that happened that created so much chaos in this connection. So what I'm getting for some of you is if somebody was married, for example, if there was infidelities here, third-party situations, karmic partnerships, and a spouse or a significant other found out about it, there was your Tower moment. So if you developed some real feelings for a third party here, Gemini, and they were already taken, which is very specific, but that's what's coming through here for some of you guys. That's why this Tower came in, because the timing was off. The timing was just not right for the two of you to be together because somebody was already involved with somebody else. So we've got the Three of Wands coming through here. There is progress that can be made from this situation. This is about looking ahead now, because the past happened. You know, you guys had a Tower moment. It happened. There's nothing that you can do at this point to salvage that moment. And so if you guys are just waiting for the dust to clear, because this was a very painful experience right here. It creates sudden change in everyone's lives. Because what's presenting itself here is we could have 3 people whose lives were affected by this tower. Somebody who was already involved in a committed partnership, whether they were happy in that relationship or not, they were still with somebody else. Or this could be you who was with someone else and then a third party came in. And so with the 9 of Pentacles, again, we've got earth energy coming through here. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody who's independent. They're single, they're solo. Maybe when you guys went your separate ways. Maybe it's you, Gemini, that ended up being single. Because if they were already with somebody else and this tower happened, so you're left without them. Or that could be reversed. It could be the other way around. Or someone just really enjoying their independence. That could be it too. But with the 9 of Pentacles in love and romance, someone could have everything that they could possibly ever want in their life. But the one thing that's missing is the love that they're looking for. And perhaps what's missing is you. You know, because this is somebody who's self-sufficient. They could be financially independent. They can stand on their own 2 feet. But when it comes to love, something's missing. But we do have the World card coming through here. So there are particular cycles that need to complete. So this karmic cycle, when it comes to this karmic partner, that has to complete first in order for you perhaps to be with the person that you want to be with. So very similar storyline really for my Virgo reading. So again, if you happen to be focused on a Virgo specifically, for some of you guys, you might want to cross-watch that one because this is very similar in what's presenting itself here. But the World card could also be about travel if you're thinking about traveling at this point in time, which unfortunately it's a risk, you know, with the pandemic going on and those COVID numbers still continue to rise. It's pretty scary traveling at this point in time. So this might be future energies here, Gemini. If you've thought about traveling, maybe sometime next year, it'll be a lot safer. This could also be finally having closure in regards to a particular situation. This could be letting us know that the pieces of a situation are finally falling into place. When it comes to love and romance, you guys can start over on a much stronger foundation, which makes sense because the Tower gets rid of those unstable foundations. Something wasn't working the way things were going before. And the World card helps offer you that much more stable foundation for you and your person. I'm not surprised to see the 5 of Wands because this is a card of tensions, of arguments, conflicts, and there's competition. The competition is because we have a third person that's represented here. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, perhaps, the feminine representing earth energy here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Once again, this is somebody who's very nurturing. This is a feminine who's financially secure. So for some of you, we do have the Divine Feminine card right here. So if you resonate with that, and if you happen to be an earth energy here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, you're actually able to stand on your own 2 feet, especially financially. This is very nurturing. Some of you guys could already have children either together or from previous relationships here. Now, look at these next 2 cards. We do have the Emperor and the Empress coming through. So, Gemini, this person is your perfect match. A perfect match right here. And it's interesting how we've got this Empress, which is a mother figure, divine feminine energy, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, who is very nurturing, also a mother figure. So either you guys have already had children together, or this is certainly what it is that they're wanting is to have a family someday, for you guys to share a life together. They want to marry you someday. They desire you still, but the reason why we have so many references to patience here is if somebody needs to get out of a situation where they're no longer wanting to be in that relationship. Look at this. We've got the Four of Wands. This is a twin flame card right here. Okay, so this is a very harmonious, very happy card. So some of you guys might ultimately marry the person that you have in mind. So there could be one marriage, one partnership that needs to come to an end in order for you, Gemini, to be with the person that you want to be with. That is, if they're in a situation that they no longer want to be in. That could be you too. If you're already investing your time with somebody else right now, but you're not happy and fulfilled in that partnership, and maybe there's somebody else that you want to be with, somebody else that is coming through as your twin flame. You can have that, but first we need to get rid of any third-party elements, any infidelities that's happening here in this equation. That needs to not be a part of this equation for you guys to come into union. And then you've got the Magician here who will be able to help you manifest this partnership. And then we've got two aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So I can't help but feel some of you guys, you are investing or wanting to invest your life, your time, your heart, your energy with an earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That keeps popping up, okay? But just in case your person isn't an earth sign, that doesn't mean these messages are not for you. So new beginnings is what's presenting itself here. And again, money matters, abundance, that keeps popping up. So maybe Gemini, your money matters are improving if that's been a challenge. Then the Ace of Swords is clarity, a breakthrough, cutting things out of your life that no longer serve a purpose. So it could be for some of you guys, Gemini, that you are the one that's in a partnership that you're no longer happy in it. So you got to break free from that if you're truly no longer wanting to be there. You can cut it out of your life. You just need to come to that realization that that's what you're wanting. Or maybe you do know that that's what you want, but you just need to be able to take time to be able to make that happen. So perhaps it's you that's letting your person know. It's like, please be patient and trust in divine timing that I will make the necessary sacrifices to come to you. So whoever needs to make sacrifices, maybe you both do. For some of you guys, maybe you're both in other relationships and you don't see those relationships lasting. So if you resonate with that and you know that you want to break free from a dead-end relationship, then you know what it is that you need to do, Gemini. And if it's not you, then it is your person that has to get to that point where they will be ready to detach from a situation where they're not happy any longer. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some messages, some dialogue messages. We'll start things off with the Divine Masculine. So let's grab some messages from my X Oracle deck. So focusing on the Divine Masculine first. What does the masculine want to say to the feminine? I said a lot of things I didn't mean. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have an apology here from the masculine. I'm sorry I hurt you. I regret it more than you will ever know. Okay? So this masculine coming through, acknowledging and admitting to the feminine that they've made this mistakes. They regret certain actions. They regret saying particular things that were very hurtful. Look at this next card. I'm not the same person who hurt you. Okay, so they've changed, feminines. Maybe you really needed to know that. All right, let's grab a few more from the masculine here. For the feminine, I want to call you, but I'm not sure you even want to hear my voice. Okay, so we have a masculine here who, that's why they're just observing from a distance. They want to reach out, they want to call, they want to communicate. And that as well is coming through here with this communication card. They want to open up lines of communication, but maybe they're feeling right now, feminines, that they can't. Maybe they know that you're upset with them, or they're just afraid and apprehensive. Look at this. I made a big mistake. They know this. And lastly, the truth is, I've never gotten over you. Okay? So that's from the divine masculine to the feminine. The truth is, I've never gotten over you. And I have a feeling some feminines really needed to know that, and to have these words from this masculine acknowledging these mistakes that they've made. But I also feel that this masculine is willing to finally create change and movement to do the right thing so that you guys can be together. All right, so let's grab some messages from the Soul Whispers deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials. This will now be messages from the Divine Feminine and what the Feminine wants to say to the Divine Masculine. All right. Angels and Spirit Guides for Gemini for this bonus reading. Second half of November. So these are messages from the Feminine to the Masculine. $1111. Oh my God. Union will come. A very specific message, very matter-of-fact statement from the feminine. Union will come. It's just a matter of time. I hate separation. Look at this next message. I will make it right. So for some of you, it is the feminine who needs to be able to either detach from a karmic partner or a relationship that has run its course for you to be with your masculine. I feel, depending on what side of the fence you're standing on here, whether you're masculine, whether you're feminine, you know what it is that you need to do in order for you to pave the way for you to be with your person. You're amazing. You blow me away. Okay, so there's something about your masculine that you're very attracted to, my feminines. And union will come. I mean, that is such a beautiful message, letting your masculine know that no matter what's going on right now, it's inevitable that you guys will come into union. Okay, that's why we've got so many references to patience, because it will take time for that union to happen. But it does appear that that certainly is possible. It's possible. All right, guys, so let's add to this with the Journey of Love decks, Volume 1 and 2, another deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials. So let's see. What else do you need to know here, Gemini, when it comes to your journey of love here with your person that you have in mind for this reading? Authentic. Tell me the truth so I can too. And that's important for you guys to be very open and honest with each other. That is crucial. And then we've got number 34, Homecoming. I promise I'll be back soon. You see? Look at this next card. Reconciliation, number 25. It's time to unite and work together now. Oh my goodness. Warmth. I'm so cold without you. Vulnerable. I'm ready to tell you everything. Okay? Divine timing. So eventually they will be ready to be able to fully open their heart to you. And maybe, Gemini, you need just as much time to be able to open yourself up to them. Here and now, I want you back in my life. Look at that. Duality. Can we kiss and make up? Oh my goodness. Karmic. Okay, we do have that karmic partner card. This taught us our lessons, which can equal blessings. So maybe you guys were meant to experience this whole situation. You were destined to connect in this way in order perhaps for these karmic cycles to come to an end. Look at this. we've got a twin flame connection right here. You know, that 1111 card can certainly refer to a twin flame connection. You are my other half. They want to be with you, Gemini. Have a feeling you want to be with them too. So those are some pretty amazing, beautiful messages right there. Wow. So, I mean, reconciliation, homecoming, union will come. It's just a matter of time. Gemini, have patience. Okay? So let's wrap things up here, guys, with some healing messages from your angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini for this bonus reading for the second half. For the second half of November. All right, some healing messages here. We have healing. Okay, so the angels are definitely wanting it known that whatever it is, whatever area of your life needs healing, they're here to help you with that. Whether it is in your heart space or a physical ailment that you've been dealing with, they're here to help you heal. Look at this. We have the new love card coming through here. What I feel from this, Gemini, is that you're being given a new opportunity at love with your person. A new chapter, a new door, a new chance, a new beginning. So many new things that want to come in for you and this person that you care so deeply for. But first, we have to bring things back into balance. So it makes sense that that's presenting itself here. There will be cause for celebration down the line, later on. Somewhere down the line, you will find happiness with this person. Lots of happy times ahead. Your guardian angels are protecting you and watching out for you. Pay attention to the dreams that you're having, because there are messages perhaps there that are being expressed to you from your angel guides, your spirit guides. And this is also letting us know here, continue to pursue your goals and your dreams, whatever they may be. Body care, okay? You're being directed to take care of yourself, your physical self, which is more important than ever with this pandemic going on. So definitely take care of yourself in however way you know you need to. And look at this, you're being divinely guided at this point in time, not just in regard to your love life, but every aspect of your life, Gemini. So trust your instincts, trust your gut, trust that the universe will place you onto the path that you're meant to be at this point in time, that you will be led back to the person that you're focused on for this reading. Divine timing. And you're also being divinely guided in other areas of your life. Might have to do with career choices, your friendships, your health, your finances, your family, whatever it involves. You're being divinely guided. So trust your angel guides, trust your spirit guides that they have your back, that they're going to direct you to where you're meant to go next. All right, Gemini, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. And I hope whatever part of this resonated with you, that it offered you the advice you could use right now. And for anyone interested in your own personal private reading, I do have the mini readings and basic ones still available. Currently, I have the full-length ones on hold just so I can catch up to the ones I already have on my schedule. I'll open it back up starting January 2nd, and that link is down below with all the information that you'll need to book a reading. All right, guys? So that's it for now, Gemini. Thank you so very much, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.